All right. Shalom. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahawashi. Barakatah Yahweh. Bahashem Yahawashi. Waha Rakah Kwadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Also, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Lord willing, this lesson will be edifying. This is going to be another quick lesson centered around that marvelous light that the Most High, through His grace and mercy, have allowed us to receive through Yahawashi and allowed us to know the times that we're living in when two-thirds of our people are still amongst the living dead, because those that are truly alive are those that have received the light, which is receiving Yahawashi. All right, and that light also represents understanding. So those that are still in the dark, which are two-thirds of our people, which are still full of misunderstanding or have a lack of understanding, okay, that leads to death. Okay, we being in the light leads to life, okay, because we are aware of what's going on right now. And we also know the plot and the plan of the devil that the Bible speaks of, the so-called modern day white man, beginning with the top tier elites. That's the advantages of the mercy that the Most High have allowed us to have through the light, okay? Ephesians 5 and 6, let no man deceive you with vain words. Yeah, let no man sway you off of the path of the truth with vain words, with empty words. Okay? It says, for because of these things cometh the wrath of the Most High upon the children of disobedience. And we all once were children of disobedience. Why? Because we was misinformed. Okay? We was in the darkness. We wasn't enlightened. But due to the mercy of the Most High coming upon us through the Spirit of Yahawashi, we have what? Been enlightened. Okay? Now we have been informed. And that leads to a path full of life. All right? The book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 1, it says, this is the book of the commandments of the Most High, and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. All right? And that's reincarnation. Because remember, we can't give ourselves understanding. We can't give ourselves the light. Okay? That comes from the Most High. That's mercy from the Most High. So that's reincarnation. Those that fell asleep with the oil, or those that died with the oil, which is this truth, which that oil allows you to trim your lamp and allows the lamp to illuminate a dark area. All right? Our bodies, okay, being the lamp, and the oil within us being that truth, and that brings forth light. Okay? It says, but such as leave it shall die. So two-thirds of our people are still in darkness. Okay? And that dark path that they're walking upon, being amongst the living dead, is going to lead to death. All right? Because they can't see where they're going, meaning they are ignorant. All right? A lack of understanding. So they don't know what's going on right now. Okay? Verse 2, it says, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. And that's what we're telling our people. Come back to the Most High through Yahawashi. Take hold of the scriptures, which leads to life. It says, walk in the presence of the light thereof. In this book, all right, which Yahawashi is the embodiment of this book, all right, which is the word of the Most High, is the light. Okay, is the light thereof. Once you come in the presence of this book, you come in the presence of the light, which is Yahawashi. It says that thou mayest be illuminated, okay? That thou may be a what? Light bearer, okay? And we are the light bearers. The scripture speaks about a city that is set upon a hill cannot be hid, okay? And that city is us. And that city is bringing forth that light, okay? Let's jump back to the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, all right, and verse 7. It says, be not ye therefore partakers with them. Yeah, so we are not to be equally yoked with unbelievers, okay? Because they are a part of the darkness and we are a part of the light. It says, verse 8, for ye were sometimes darkness. So we also, those that have the light now were sometimes darkness, meaning we didn't understand. Okay? We was amongst the living dead. It says, but now are ye light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light. That's right. So now we are in the light. Okay? As the book of Isaiah, chapter 60, and verse 1 tells us, arise, shine. All right? For thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi, is risen upon thee. So we, those amongst the believers, those that understand, okay, what's taking place due to the scriptures illuminating us, all right, now we are standing upon our feet. Now we have arisen out of that dead state, all right, out of the darkness. Why? Because the light has came upon us, okay? Because remember, we was once in the gross darkness. The book of Ephesians, chapter 2, and verse 2, it says, where in time past ye walked according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that now worketh in the children of disobedience. See? And the ultimate children of disobedience is the wicked that the Bible speaks of. The physical counterpart of the spiritual being Satan, which is the wicked elites of the so-called modern-day white race. Okay, those are the ultimate children of disobedience. But two-thirds of our people being conformed to the children of disobedience world, they are also children of disobedience. They are not the wicked, but they are doing wickedly. All right? Why? Because they have been deprived of the light. Okay? They walk within darkness, and we once was a part of that. That's why we got to say, call halal Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi, all praise to the Most High in the name of His only begotten Son Yahawashi for bringing us out of that darkness. All right? Because we was headed, okay, for a course, or should I say a crash course with a missile. All right, but due to the Most High having mercy upon us, that light has shined in our life. Okay, Isaiah 60:1 again. Arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi is risen upon thee. And what's the glory of the Lord? Okay, the Most High raising up uh, things that were lower, okay, upon the totem pole of humanity, so to speak, okay, in the eyes of this society, all right, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, and rising them up and speaking against those that are in power, which are the wicked elites, okay, that's the glory of the Lord that is being seen upon us, all right, through that light shining in us. Verse 2, for behold, the darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the people. And our people are in a state of gross darkness. They're still calling upon um, the J word. Okay, we hate to say it, but Jesus, Christ, you know, they still believe the image of Yahawashi is Caesarea Caesar Borgia. Okay, they're wearing a mask around here, thinking that a mask can save them from a pandemic. Okay, they're gonna take the mark of the beast. They believe in everything that the presidential elections say. That's gross darkness that our people are in. It says, but the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee. Yeah, raising us up out of that dust, raising us up out of that dunghill, man, up out of that dust, up out of that state of confusion, and bringing us to the realization of what's really going on in this life. That's the glory of the Lord. All right? Seen upon us. Okay? Verse 3, it says, and the Gentiles, which we was once those Gentiles, shall come to thy light, and the kings to the brightness of thy rising. See? So we was once a part of the children of disobedience. We was once a part of that darkness. We didn't know what was going on. But due to the Most High having mercy upon us through Yahawashi, now we are what? Children of the light. Okay? Now let's jump back to the book of Ephesians 5 and verse 8 again. For ye were sometimes darkness, but now are ye light in the Lord, Yahawashi. Walk as children of the light. And that's what we are doing. We are walking, all right, with upon the straight and narrow path, all right, prophesying against America, all right? Not conforming to America's system, all right? We don't accept these lies that America is issuing out. We're not praising the image of Caesar Borgia. We don't call upon God and Jesus, okay? We walk as children of the light, which is following Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, all right? Uh, the book of First Thessalonians, chapter 5, in verse 1, it says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, those that are a part of the light, ye have no need that I write unto you." Why? Because you have been illuminated. You are in the know. You are in the light, which is to be in the know. All right? So there's no need that uh, an epistle be wrote unto you, those that are in the know. That's why we speak to the darkness. We speak to the masses. All right? Verse 2, it says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord Yahawashi so cometh as a thief in the night." All right, those that are in darkness, they're going to get caught up because why? They're not knowing. Okay, they don't see what's finna happen. Verse 3, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction shall come upon them." And see, we those that are in the light know the forked tongueness of this devil. When they say peace and safety, we know sudden destruction is at hand. It says, "As travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." All right. Verse 4, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief." So we are what? Trimming our lamps. All right. We're preparing for that day. Why? Because we see that day coming. How do we see that day coming? Because we have been illuminated. We are in the know. We walk as children in the light. Verse 5, "Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness." All right, we are children of the day. We are children of Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi, not children of Satan. Okay, verse 6, "Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober." So when you are lying down and slumbering, all right, your eyes are closed, and that's on a physical level. But on a spiritual level, it's the same. You're lying down, you're slumbering, and your spiritual eyes are closed. So you're not upon your watch. Okay, but we're standing upon our watch because we have been illuminated, because we are in the know. All right, and we're being sober, meaning we're not indulging in all of these wayward doctrines. All right, we're staying single-eyed. All right, and not being drunk off of these different philosophies, such as this Babylon juice. Verse 7, it says, "For they that sleep, sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us, those that have been illuminated, who are of the day, children of the light, be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love." See, and that's what we're doing. We're putting on the breastplate of faith, all right, the substance or the hope for things that are not seen, all right, and the love is these teachings, and for an helmet, see that, to protect the soul, the hope of salvation. All right, so that helmet is to protect the soul, and we have what? The hope for salvation, which is comes from the gift of faith. That gives us the capability to hope for salvation. And those are the ones that are in the light. All right. It says, verse 9, "For the Most High have not appointed us, the illuminated ones, to wrath, but to obtain salvation by our Lord, Yahawashi, Hamashiach." All right. Those are the benefits for being in the know, being in the light, being able to see. Okay. The book of 2 Corinthians, verse 2, 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11, it says, "Lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." And how we are not ignorant of his devices and why? Due to the light, due to the mercy of the Most High, shedding the light upon us through Yahawashi, which Yahawashi is that light. Okay? Yahawashi is that light which gives us understanding. all right, which allows us to see the things that are coming down the pipe, to foresee things, which Yahawashi is also the spirit of prophecy. That's how we foresee things. See that? And we foresee this devil coming with this chip, all right? His devices shall not get advantage of us, because we have been warned by the Most High through Yahawashi, and we are warning you, okay? How? By being illuminated, by being able to see, by being in that light, by understanding. Okay, St. John chapter 1 and verse 4, in him was life, and that him is Yahawashi, and the life was the light of men. See that? It says, in him was life, and the life was the light of men. All right, and that's not just any man. All right, that's talking to the nation of Israel, but that's even not just any Israelite man. It goes to those that have been called out of the darkness, okay, amongst the nation of Israel, those that are alive, those that can see, those that understand, okay. Verse 5, and the light shineth in the darkness. So this knowledge that we're speaking, all right, to illuminate you, all right, is shining to the masses, all right, and the darkness, which are the masses, comprehended it not, so they couldn't receive the light, all right, because that darkness in them was too deep, okay, and they couldn't be illuminated, meaning they don't understand, all right, and that's why they're gonna get destroyed in the times to come, all right, due to a lack of knowledge and wisdom, which is gonna be the stability of thy times. And that's walking in the light. That's being able to see where you're going. That's being able to be illuminated. All right. So let's jump back to Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 9. For the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness and righteousness and truth. And that's what we have. Proving what is acceptable to the Lord. And what is acceptable to the Lord? To have faith, number one. All right. And to show that you love him by committing the act of feeding the sheep. Verse 11, and having no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but rather reprove them. Who are the unfruitful works of darkness? 2/3 of our people believing in Christianity, thinking that Christianity is the way. All right. And we are what? Reproving them, telling them to come up out of these churches, come up out of America, period, and come back to Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi. Verse 12, for it is a shame even to speak of those things which are done of them in secret. Verse 13, but all things that are reproved are made manifest by the light, for whatsoever doeth make manifest is light. And that's why mainly 2/3 of our people don't want to come to this light, because their deeds are going to be exposed. Okay? Verse 14, wherefore he saith, awake, thou that sleepeth. And that's what happened to us. We got we got woken up out of that deep, dark sleep that we was in. See that? That's that light making you arise and shine, coming up out of that deep sleep. And arise from the dead. See? And arise from the dead. Be amongst the living. And Hamashiach shall give thee light. See that? And that what makes us alive. All right? The only living spirits upon the planet. Because of the rest of these people that are walking around here, mainly 2/3 of our people, are what? The living dead. Okay? Because why? They still sleep in the dust. They still in the darkness. Okay? Verse 15, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the times, because the days are evil. All right. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. All right. So we understand the will, the perfect will of Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi. All right. The perfect will of Yahweh Hashem Yahawashi, all right, is to save a small number, which is the elect, those that have received the light, all right, those that understand, those that shall be preserved in these times due to due to that light, due to them walking in that light, being amongst those that are alive, all right? And to destroy those that are amongst the living dead, mainly 2/3 of our people and the rest of the heathen nations, simply because they are in the dark and he have deprived them of understanding and faith, okay? And these times that we're living in, all right, we know that these are the ill times. These are the bad times, and it's finna get worse, all right? But those that are walking in the light know these things. And we that are in the light, we're shedding this light and telling the masses which are in the darkness to come out of that darkness while there's still time. Because Yahawashi Yahawashi is finna turn the switch all the way up. These are the times that we're living in. And those that have been illuminated, those that continue to walk in that light, shall get guided to life, okay, regardless. So, Lord willing, I pray that this made sense and that this was edifying. Shalom, DTA, Wa Abba Babal.